do that in the opening? I was like, yeah.
That's Celeste's fucking annoying.
Just, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a sad, depressed yeah.
It's just a yeah of defeat. There's nothing I can do.
Away with this.
Yeah, how I get away with it each episode, I don't know. I'm surprised, like, I haven't been, like, lectured or fucking almost killed.
Wait. Okay.
Anyway, this week we watched Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun, or as Celeste likes to call it,
Gekken Shoujo Nozaki-kun.
yeah, that thing.
That mouthful.
And you had the pleasure of bringing this to us, Celeste, so you can also have the pleasure of telling us what the fuck we watched.
Okay. It is an honor because, like I said, this is one of my comfort anime. Honestly, I can just, like, put this in the background and just vibe with it. So anyway, so Genkin Shoujo Nozaki-kun is basically about a girl named Sakura Chio. And when the episode first starts off, she wants to confess her love to a boy named Nozaki. And she's super shy. She doesn't know how to confess her feelings, so she ends up saying, I'm a huge fan. And, like, she kind of doesn't realize what she just said. And Nozaki kind of, like, looks at her kind of like, what? And then he kind of like, oh, it clicks in his head. She's a fan. Oh, she knows that I'm an artist. And so then he, like, gives her his autograph, and she's kind of, like, looking at it like, what? And he's just like, yeah, you're my fan. And then he explains, like, oh, I'm a shoujo manga artist. And then she's like, what? And so then let me track back, because actually he doesn't say it, like, right away. They kind of talk for a bit, and then she's like she wants to hang out with him, and she's like, oh, he's probably gonna say no, he's probably gonna think I'm a freak. And then right off the bat he's like, yeah, sure. And then she's like, what, really? And he's like, yeah, why don't we go back to my place? And she's like, holy shit, this is, like, going kind of fast. And so then, like, he brings her to the apartment, and that's when she finds out he's a shoujo manga artist. And so basically what the anime is, there's really no plot. There's no plot whatsoever. It's just everyday life of the characters. And the characters that are reoccurring are Mikorin, which is Nozaki-kun's best friend. And each character is actually a character that is based in Nozaki's manga. And so Mikorin is actually based off the heroine in the manga, which is Mamiko. And then there's oh my gosh, what's her name? I can't believe I forgot her name. I'm ashamed of myself, you guys. Holy shit. I'm trying to remember the one that's based off the Prince one. Oh shit, I'm trying to remember her name.
The blue hair girl.
Hashima?
It's the blue. Hashima. Yeah, there we go. Hashima is actually based off of Suzuki in the anime, in the manga. And then there is Hori. I don't think Hori is actually based off any characters in the manga. I'm trying to remember, but no, I don't think so. There's Hori. Wait, what? Did you get to meet him yet? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then there's Hori, and then there's what's his name? The Wakumatsu, which is another friend of Nozaki-kun's. And then there's Seo, which is another character based off in the manga.
The Wakumatsu we didn't get to see in the 5 episodes.
Oh, you didn't see Wakamatsu? Yeah, he's later on. But yeah, but these are mainly the main characters.
Okay. Out of these characters, I can say that Seo is the best.
Oh my god, Seo.
I can say that wholeheartedly. How about you, Jay?
I don't know, I like the blue hair girl. I can't, the name escapes me at the moment.
The prince?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. She's kind of, like, stupid.
Yeah.
But charming.
It's crazy how that works.
Yeah. What about you, Celeste? Who's your favorite character?
Sakura, of course.
Ah, the heroine.
Of course.
Now, you said this
I
is
had
your comfort anime, right?
Yes, it's my comfort anime.
Why?
I don't know, because well, basically it's because it doesn't have a plot to it, and it's just like randomness, like random, like just like I don't like I can literally like I don't have to like watch one episode. Like my favorite episode is I think it's episode 5 where it's the boys playing the video games. Like that's honestly my favorite episode, and I can literally just put on episode 5 and just watch it and not like have to worry about anything, like remembering anything.
Okay.
And it's just nice. Like I can literally write or like do something, play a video game or something, and have it in the background, just playing.
All right, I can appreciate that. So we know that you like it. Jay, what's your
love it.
thoughts?
Well, I wouldn't say that I definitely didn't hate it, but it's definitely not like my cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
But it was actually a lot better than I thought. Like it definitely at first I was like, this looks like really kind of like blandish.
Uh-huh.
But you know, I gave it a shot. I watched 5 episodes and it's pretty good, but definitely not my cup of tea though.
I can understand that. It's a shoujo, you know?
Mm.
And we're men. We're big burly men.
You're manly man.
I've never even seen a Sailor Moon before. Me personally, when you told us to watch this at the end of the last week's episode, I mentioned to you that you had me watch this like years ago in our friendship. I remember watching the whole thing. I only watched the 5 episodes this time. I remember watching the whole thing. I can't remember anything specific except Firework Confession. I remember that scene. And I remember liking it at the time. So I go into it now, and I didn't like it. I absolutely thought this show was dog water.
That's so mean.
I'm so sorry. Like, it's your comfort anime. You really love this. I hated every episode, and I'm confused about it because I'm like, I liked it before. I know I liked it because I finished it. What happened?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
what happened?
I don't know. Like, I struggled to get through these 5 episodes. It was a snore fest for me.
I love this anime so much. My heart's breaking.
And then you said, like, Sakura's your favorite character?
Oh my god, don't tell me you're gonna fucking talk shit. If I swear to god, if you're gonna talk shit about Sakura, I'm gonna fucking like.
I'm not gonna talk shit. I'm not gonna talk shit. You know, like, props to her. She's played by Juby Phonic in the English dub. That's fucking cool.
Okay. Remember, honestly, this anime is best to watch with Japanese.
Yeah, I watched
and
them
English
Japanese.
subtitles. I watched it in English, and English kind of was like, oh shit, nah. But no, I prefer it with the Jap. But still,
Yeah, I watched
make
them
me cry.
in Japanese. No, I'm not gonna say anything bad. I'm just gonna say, like, Sakura and Nozaki are the main characters. Like, everyone else takes up a big portion, but they're pretty much side characters.
yeah.
I find Sakura and Nozaki to be the most boring characters in the show.
Yeah. Honestly, they are the most blandest ones. Like I admit that too. Like the other ones have more personalities, but also there are moments where Sakura does bring out her quirks as well. I'm gonna defend my Sakura girl. Like, come on, let's go.
I mean, like I said, nothing
Let's
against
go.
her. She's just fucking boring. Also, I wanted to point out, like you said, that like the first episode starts with her confessing to him, and he mistakes it as a fan asking for an autograph. And he's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, let's go to my house." She was just down to like go to his house, and she like has the thought of like, "Oh, a boy and a girl alone in his house. If I say no, he's gonna bring another girl. So I guess I gotta stay and like do whatever he wants." And she's like, "I'm ready for anything." And he's like, "Okay, well, ink this in." And he hands her like a manga page. This bitch was ready to just like fuck this guy.
I don't blame her.
I do.
I don't.
She could do so much better.
No, Nozaki-kun's not that bad.
He's
He
so
has a
boring.
career. No, he has a career already. Like he's gonna go places. Like so, I give her props. Like come
This
on,
is the
like
only man I know that can probably be like 8 inches deep in your guts and still put you to sleep.
God.
I hate you.
Like I'm
Why
gonna
you
be
do-
honest with you with my thoughts here. Like I'm not gonna be like, Celeste said she likes this, so I'm just gonna be nice about it. I'm gonna tell you what I was honestly thinking.
I'm not saying to be nice. I'm just saying that. Why you gotta say it like that?
Cause that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, how else is he supposed to say it? I mean, he can't just like sugarcoat everything.
Yeah.
'Cause not everything you run into is gonna be like, absolutely perfect.
Well, no. I get the point. Was like, my interests aren't gonna be the same as your guys'
Yeah,
interests.
but you know what was absolutely perfect?
I'm kind of scared,
Seiya.
but
She's the best character, and like in those 5 episodes, they show her for like the episode she's introduced in, which is I think episode 2, and then like maybe once or twice is like just a side thing in a couple other episodes. And I know eventually she comes more into the main cast, and I think she ends up helping him on his manga, like pretty much everyone else does. But just like the way that they introduced her, like she's the girl who will help everyone with anything, but she's also the type of person that like just talks and gets people mad, and she just says things without meaning to say them. Like she like insults
No,
people by accident.
she doesn't insult people by accident. She literally tells how it is. That's
Yeah.
how her personality is.
Like this girl's like,
She-
oh, I got
she-
this new
she
purse. It
doesn't-
was super expensive. She's like, oh yeah, it fits you. This tacky dude who lives next door to me has the same one, so you match with him. Bitch, what the fuck? Is it? Mwah, I love her. Fucking chef's kiss right there. The prince. All the girls love her. Oh, come eat with me. Oh, come do this. Oh, ditch your club activities. And she's like, oh yes, I will, princess. Oh, haha, say my real name to show that you care for me. It's like, but you're my princess. It's like, oh my god! And she doesn't know who the fuck she's talking to because she's like a playboy. And then,
Dude, I don't blame her because there's so many girls going up to her.
oh yeah, definitely. And then what Mikurin?
Yeah, Mikoshiba.
Yeah, he plays the part of like the playboy, but he's not, and he actually like has difficulty talking to girls, and he practices with dating sims. And I'm like, okay, big mood.
That kind of hit deep.
Yeah.
So hard.
I was like, she. I get that, And then I think out of the side characters that were introduced, the one that got the least bit of development, just in the side characters, is fuck, what is his name?
Which one is it? Is it
That the prince loves? Hori.
Hori? Yeah.
Yeah, but that's mainly because in those 5 episodes, he's like introduced in episode like 4.
Yeah, he gets more screen time later on,
Yeah.
or as the anime progresses.
Yeah,
he
we
does get
find
more
out that
screen
he is actually helping Nozaki with his manga. Right? Yeah, because he
is.
makes those like usually
He does
you
the-
would do an X to show like this has to be black, but he does like cat
The brief.
faces and
Or briefs.
panties. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
I also like the fact that sometimes he has like his tie tucked into
in his pocket.
his shirt pocket.
Yes, when he goes into acting mode. He's a professional actor.
But he's a shorty.
Yeah. Like he's good enough to be the lead. He's too good to be like a side character in any of the shows that he puts on in the school. He's good enough to be the lead, he's just not tall enough. So he gets like overshadowed by everyone else, literally because he's short.
Rip Hori's career.
Yeah. And then, Prince bitch over here is like secretly in love with him. But like not. at the
Yeah,
same
but like
time.
she's not because she like tries to like get his attention,
Yeah.
but he always takes it like a wrong way, and he thinks that she's just trying to cause him trouble, when in reality she's just trying to show her affection towards
Yeah.
him.
They even ask like what do you want from him? And she's like, a wedding. And they're like, oh my god, she loves him. It's like, I want to perform at his wedding. It's like, oh, okay. I get it. She admires him. I guess that's the best way to put it. Now, I'm talking shit on it, right? I'm saying that it was boring and everything. I can see as time goes on that the side characters, you know, because this pretty much the first 5 episodes is just still introducing people. Like you even mentioned someone who I don't have any recollection of because they weren't in the first 5 episodes. So I can see like after that, after everyone's introduced, they all start taking up more screen time. It's not just Sakura and Nozaki. Mainly, I can see it being like a lot more entertaining than what I saw in those 5 episodes. Maybe that's why I remember liking it, because originally I pushed past all that.
Hmm.
Would you agree with that statement, Celeste? Hello?
Hello.
I mean, I'm right here. I mean,
Did you get attacked with a butter knife? Celeste, are you good?
here, I'm here, I'm here.
Are you sure?
I'm here, I'm here, I'm here.
But-
What did you say?
Oh,
What did
okay.
you-
I said basically like these first 5 episodes they don't even finish introducing characters, so I can see
no.
maybe like further on the characters are done with the introductions, they get put into the story more, it becomes more entertaining, and maybe that's why I liked it back in the day and I just don't remember.
Yeah, definitely. More. There's actually a few more characters besides Wakumatsu that gets. Because I did mention Wakumatsu. He's one of them that gets introduced. There's I think two more characters that get introduced later on too.
Is
And,
Wakamatsu the basketball guy?
Yeah, he's a basketball player.
Okay.
And then there's actually 3 more characters besides Wakamatsu get introduced as well. And everybody else, like there's like even an episode where like they're helping Hori and oh my gosh, I keep forgetting Prince's name. The Prince name. Oh my gosh. Kashima. Kashima, like where all of them are there and they're helping him out with the play. So yeah, definitely there's more, like they bring out the characters a lot more.
This is one of my favorite animes, my comfort anime, but I can't remember the name of the characters.
Just Kashima. I remember everybody else's name, but Kashima's is the one that always slips my mind.
Dude, that's sexist.
The bullying.
How?
kids.
You're gonna get canceled.
How? I remember Hori's, I remember Mikodin's, I remember Wakumatsu, I remember Nozaki, I remember Sakura, I remember Seiyo. It's just fucking Kashima that always slips my mind.
So basically, what you're saying is that you're targeting her for cyberbullying.
Maybe I have a crush on Kashima and I'm just too
Ooh,
shy.
this is getting juicy.
Toasty.
Toasty. So Jay, you said it really wasn't your cup of tea, but like hearing that like more stuff's gonna happen and you know it does get better later on. Would you say that you would give it a try to go further, or do you just think you're done?
I get. To keep it 100% honest, I give it a shot, but it has to like really like keep my attention.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I watched this over like maybe in the span of 3 days, so I'm kind of on the fence with this one.
I watched it all yesterday, and I was like, I need this to be finished so I can get stepped on by a giant vampire MILF.
Oh my god.
Resident Evil Village, baby!
Your Capcom sponsored.
Non-spawn, no spawn. But, unless...
Unless.
I don't know. I might go on again and like skip forward a couple episodes and just like randomly pick something because it's only what like 12 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, only 12. So
I might just like skip ahead and like just sit there and watch an episode and see if that entertains me. But if not, I'm just gonna drop it honestly.
hey, it's okay. This is my comfort anime, anyways. It's mine.
Yeah, your tastes suck.
I guess too another reason why is because I attached this anime with a really close friend of mine, and so that's why I'm like I super love it.
This
Is
anime
because,
doesn't have
like,
anything to
every
do with me. What are you talking about?
No, it's another friend.
You have other friends?
Surprisingly, I know, right?
Holy shit.
But no, this is mine and his anime, and it's like our comfort thing. So I think that's why I have like so much attachment to it.
I can feel that. I think we all have something like that. What I do think was cool, and this isn't necessarily for the anime, but just like the story in general, the original manga for it. Did you know that Nozaki wasn't supposed to be the main character?
Huh.
What?
Yeah,
I never read the manga. I just watched the anime, so I don't.
well, I mean,
don't know.
it's the same, but like the original like vision for it was actually supposed to be his sister, who was gonna be named Yumiko, which is what he writes as his pen name, and he was only gonna be her big brother who draws manga, and he was just gonna be a background character, and she was supposed to be the main character. And as the author Tsubaki Izumi Tsubaki developed the story more and more to its finalization, it just became more and more focused on Nozaki, and he eventually just became the main character. And the sister only appears in like a side chapter of the manga when originally she was supposed to be the main character.
Oh my god! Now I gotta check that out.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And Nozaki's actually kind of based off of Izumi Tsubaki, the author. Like his career, it mirrors Nozaki's a lot. Because he also has the issue of only being able to draw like a certain number of faces before they all start looking the same. And he also started his career in high school. Now, whether or not he started out drawing like shoujo, I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool.
Now that you were saying that, he kind of mirrored like his life. Like there's some episodes that I'm thinking about, and I'm like, I wonder if that happened to him as well.
Did somebody confess to him in front of fireworks?
No. With the editors and stuff.
Probably.
Probably. With something like that, usually when they kind of hint at stuff like, like animators and like actual like manga artists, and they show like what goes on, whether it's in the studio or an apartment, relatively it's usually true.
Like
You-
there's an episode where he's talking to Stalker about how he switched editors, and he mentioned to him his old editor. Like every time when they would like have discussions, he would be like, oh, like maybe I should bring someone new in, and then his editor would be like, oh, I don't know about that idea, but oh, maybe you should bring someone new in. And so then he'll bring someone new in, and then his editor would be like, oh, aren't you glad I thought of that for you?
Aren't you glad I didn't say banana?
No.
And this isn't the first series to do something like that, because I think, not that I've ever watched it, but School Rumble, I remember it being cited somewhere that the author based one of his characters just off of him, and like things that happened in that series or things that happened to him. So much so that
School Rumble is such a classic.
yeah, I just never, like, I tried to watch it, I just couldn't sit through it. Which brings me to the topic of what we're watching next week now. School Rumble.
I wouldn't mind watching School Rumble. I haven't watched School Rumble in so long.
No, dude, next week we're watching Oni Chi.
What the fuck? What the fuck's that?
Don't Google it. Do not Google that. Do not Google that.
What was it called?
No, don't. No, seriously, don't Google that.
Don't actually Google that.
Don't
please.
actually Google it.
Only something Chi-Chi?
It's
No.
Chi-Chi from Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
The Ox King's daughter. Anyway, what would you rate this, Jay?
Oh
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh, it.
I told you, don't Google it.
He has the
Okay.
impulse of like, someone told me not to do it, so I'm gonna do it anyway.
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Paid the price for it.
Row, fight the power.
But
Guys, don't Google it. Don't Google it.
I'd probably rate this like a 6. And that's kind of high, but I'll be a little generous because it just ain't it, Chief.
I'm pretty sure yours is pretty high, Celeste. Your rating?
Mine is 20 out of 10.
Huh.
I'll make it up. 20 out of 10.
Um.
No, 20 was in between 1 and 10. But back home.
I'd probably give it like a 5 out of 10, honestly. Cause like it wasn't bad. It was just to me uninteresting.
Hey. No, it's okay.
No, it's not.
Like I said, this is like this is like I said, my comfort anime. Like this is something that I really enjoy.
But it's not okay. Cause you have bad taste.
No, it's not bad taste. It's good taste.
We stop shitting on you. we're gonna stop streaming and being like, all right, let me tell you something. You son of a bitch.
Nah, just don't be surprised if I don't show up like after this episode.
He ghosts you for the rest of the year.
It's okay. I'm gonna be like, oh, Celeste couldn't make it this episode because she's watching Oni Chi.
So,
It's a series, man. It takes time to watch. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, to actually get to what we're watching next week, I wanted to break away from anime because we've just been focusing on anime for like 3/4 of the entire show that we've had it up. And I wanted to go into, I guess, I want to say like indie animation, but like not indie. I don't really know how to explain it. I guess the best explanation would just be to show the picture of it. So we're gonna do actually like a double feature because there's not much to see. So it's probably gonna take less time than actually watching 5 episodes of a regular show. But that would be Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss.
hell of a boss, baby.
Has Been Hotel, there's only the like half-hour
Like the
pilot episode. But Hell of a Boss has a short pilot as well as 5 episodes. And I think we'll all actually enjoy this. And it'll be fun to talk about a lot of the like the background stuff behind these shows and how they came to be and what's come forward since they've been introduced to us.
Luckily, I've seen all of this already.
Really?
I have actually.
I haven't watched the latest episode of Hell of a Boss because I knew I was gonna say it for next week's episode.
Yeah, I've seen everything already. I'm actually ready to talk about this series.
How about you, Jay?
I'm
Have
ready.
you checked this out already?
So actually, I remember long time ago we spoke on Has Been Hotel for a little bit, when the pilot came out,
Uh-huh.
and I've been watching. I think I missed the last the recent episode of Hell of a Boss, but I'm pretty invested, honestly.
I actually remember telling Jay about Has Been, and I remember like I showed him a clip, and he was like, "Where's this from?" And I was like, "Here's the link," and just sent him the YouTube link, and like literally like half an hour and like whatever seconds that the video took, and he was like, "That was amazing."
Bro, he didn't hear from me for a whole half hour.
This motherfucker really just went and watched it right then and there.
But I think this is definitely have something a little bit of like foreknowledge for. I'm not completely blind.
Yeah. Plus,
But,
it's not something that's like studio based, so it's cool to talk about like the behind the scenes stuff that they actually showed us throughout the development of these shows. It's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time.
Are you good? Are you gonna compile a YouTube playlist and send it to us?
I could do that, but a YouTube playlist of what? Has Been Hotel and 6 episodes of Hell of a Boss.
Hey.
And I guess here's some clips from the podcast that they did while developing the show. I could probably do that, yeah. Why not?
I know they also do lives where they do autograph signing. I think that's really cool.
Mm. Yeah, they did a lot of stuff while developing these shows. I have a lot of like background information on it because I'm God.
Like, honestly, I was like, I know you haven't seen the recent episode, but I was shooketh. I was very shooketh.
In a good way or bad way?
In a surprised way.
Okay.
In a surprised way, because I was like shocked. I think you'll pick it up You'll pick it up. I think you'll pick it up. Oh, what I'm
Probably.
talking about.
I'm pretty fucking smart, so not to my own
Sometimes.
harm.
pretty
but,
massive brain.
Yeah. that ain't no peanut up there. That's at least a walnut.
Nah, my brain huge. I just don't have any riches.
Smooth. But yeah, tune in next week as we dive into hell. And I think both of these things take place in the same universe, but like separate.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to look into all the lore and everything. But tune in next week for that. Hope you enjoyed this episode. It's a bit of a shorter one. That's it. That's all I have to say.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Peace out.
It's a me, Eliza. I'm leaving now.
No, you can't do that shit.
Well, I'm actually Italian. Why can't I do it?
You're okay. Fun fact: Liza took
Stop
one of those,
doxing me.
That's not doxing. Liza took a test and he thinks he's
Oh
like
my god,
everything.
you're so toxic. Stop.
I toxic in the chat, people.
Bro, I'm muting you. Stop. I'm gonna ban you.
Was it exclamation point toxic?
Alright, that's it. Bye.
In the Twitter.